Okay. So, I'm Taner Zorbay from Middle East University, Ankara, Turkey, and I will be presenting a quite popular figures of the time, one from politics and international politics, and the other one is Mr. Putin. And we are going to try to explore the intersection of soft power, religious identity, and national image through the two iconic Russian figures. How long will I have the time?
It's 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you. So let me start up. Okay. So, I will not talk much in detail who is Vladimir Putin or who is going to be. But Vladimir Putin has used sports and public figures to bolster Russia's international image because Mr. Putin, since his arrival to the power at the beginning of 2000s or the 21st century, he has been using many things to empower his seat, to empower uh, Russian, what you call power to strengthen the country's issue, and sports is being one of them. And on the other hand, Habib Nurmagomedov, he was a devout Muslim. He's a devout Muslim and UFC champion, and he became a soft power tool for Russian diplomacy. So how you can bring them together? Mr. Putin, unlike the former Soviet leaders or Russian leaders, he is using public diplomacy a lot. For instance, he regularly visits the Orthodox Church in Moscow, which is one of the three hegemonic churches of Orthodox world, one being Moscow, the other one being Istanbul, and the other one being Jerusalem. So also he pays visits to the Jewish and Muslim and other religious communities in Russia to show that he is supporting the different faiths and beliefs and religious communities in Russia. Whereas Habib seems to attach to this issue from his Muslim, as a devoted Muslim, his Muslim identity. Yes, he is a UFC champion. Maybe you heard of it or not. But more than his championship, more than his sportsmanship, he comes to the public figure as a devoted Muslim. So Putin, with a really interesting talent, connects Habib Muslim identity with his sportive abilities in order to increase the Russian image in what you call in the world. So who is Habib Nurmagomedov? He's a national icon. He's a UFC lightweight champion. He has been trained and taught since his childhood, and to the point he came, now he became a sort of a symbolic name in Russian land. On the other hand, he is an ethnic Avar from Dagestan. If you might remember, Dagestan and Chechenistan, or Chechnya, had become a points of troublesome for Putin at the beginning of 2000s. If you remember, in 2007, 2008, the Chechen or Dagestani militants used to or had attacked several military or civilian, especially the military targets in the region. However, Habib never seemed to show an sort of uh, anti-Putin show against in that manner. And as an ethnic award from Dagestan, he seemed to be a devoted or not only a devoted Muslim, but also a loyal Russian citizen. On the other hand, Habib became a global symbol of Muslim identity and discipline because the ways he acted, the manner he had, and also the discipline he showed off was seen or was to be used as symbols of Muslim identity and discipline. On the other hand, as Habib became national pride in Russia, Putin uses Habib and his images and his videos, his shows and his sports events all wide in Russia in that sense. On the other hand, we see Habib's life as a sort of a religion and identity match and turned in one place. For instance, Habib never escaped or do not leave it to the side that his faith, he always shows up. He never hesitate to pray in the public or would pray with hand and showing or presenting Islamic motives and images around the public. And this, for him, as a matter of pride and his relations with his family, his father, his main trainer, and his loyalty to his family, his loyalty to his religion, it appeals to the Muslim populations inside and outside Russia, because the Muslim minorities or Muslim population in Russia, especially, sees this as a symbol for their Muslimhood. Putin, on the other hand, sees sports as another mean of soft power, and this concrete examples of two of many concrete examples of this became the Sochi Olympics in 2014 and World Cup event in 2018, and Putin used this again to empower the Russian hegemony over the region, and also showing that how strong Russia is, including many ethnic and religious minorities and groups supporting the Russian flag, under Russian flag, supporting the Russian identity, and the measures, the what you call security measures taken during the Sochi and World Cup events should be evaluated separately. Yes. Is there any sound here? Yeah. Well, I mean, you can put in speaking Russian, so you can follow from his. Yeah, yeah.
Вырастил готов. Да, конечно, то, что там не команду, личную картину, не за стороны, но все-таки гражданин России безразлично к нашим гражданам, либо они не находились, чем бы они ни были. И поэтому, я, конечно, переживаю. Он не справился, потому что все-таки главный задача говорил, да, стоит. Мы, я считаю, что мы однозначно. Здесь чего не происходило, нужно дать крайности и допускать, все бы происходило, все бывает. Все бывает, но никогда не позволяем себе выходить в какие-то рамки. Но если на нас нападают извне, то, конечно, только мы можем так пройти, лучше не давать. Это коммерческий спорт. Но это все-таки спорт. Я не согласен с тем, что считаю, что здесь должна соблюдаться
So, Спасибо.
Very well. So, wow.